Welcome back to my first episode of
When Sean greets you, welcome back, he's actually welcoming himself back to the
Lords of
Lobang.
Lobang New Year's podcast. I missed that one, so I'm a belated New Year.
Yeah, Sean was busy riding behind Santa Claus. Oh no, sitting on his lap, carrying his presents because he had to deliver gifts to naughty daddy.
He was busy riding Santa Claus.
How else are you gonna get the best presents?
How else do you think daddies get their gifts on Christmas Day?
And interesting fact, Rudolph is actually the brand of the plane he rides. Like Santa's pretty rich.
Yeah, Rudolph might just be your nickname.
Yeah, the reindeers.
Yeah,
The freaking fleet of aircraft
Not
that he owns.
not Airbus, not Boeing,
No.
not Embraer, not
The-
Legacy.
No,
the
that's
only,
Rudolph.
the only class
Not
on that
Bombardier.
plane. The only class on that plane.
None of it.
Is first class.
Not
that's,
Cessna.
That's about it. It's
So-
it's a cargo plane.
yeah. So on the sleigh, do you sit in front and then you whip the reindeers into shape so that they can run faster?
Oh, the whipping is only for the students. That go.
Right.
Yeah.
So you whip the
No,
stewardess.
that's what he mentioned. He mentioned reindeers.
The reindeers.
That's code for stewardesses.
Yeah.
it's like
So you're the one to whip them into shape so that they can work faster for you.
Yeah.
That's how Sean works.
The ice is melting, bitch.
Yeah, run faster. Yeah, that's what Sean does when the camera switch off as well. He takes out his whip and then he whips us into shape.
Yeah.
The whip is
Not really into shape.
the whip is another name I call my
Dong.
yeah.
Dongy dog.
I'll leave it up to you. It's a very short whip.
It's short and white.
Short and white.
Yeah, the short and white
As
whip.
long as it's not useless or as useless as their Vietnamese dong lah.
Lim Wei Ming.
林伟明，
Yes.
为明，
Yeah, two different accents for you fucks.
No, they needed the American accent on that.
They need an American accent, lah,
The
especially
Viet-
after the 15 years in
The
Vietnam
fucking
War.
Viet Congs needed that accent.
林伟明，
What about the Koreans?
The Koreans can get this.
林伟明，
Yeah, the Chinese accent. Lah.
They can get the armistice line.
Yeah, I don't think we have any Vietnamese friends.
We might have.
Who are
we might
listening?
have.
Really?
Friends.
We might have.
I think
don't know.
we do
Friends.
have like one or two like people that you have met on your
Yeah, from workplace?
work voyages.
Yeah, I
in-
don't think they listen to this. Lah.
No.
They follow the page, but I don't think they're listening to this. Yeah, shout out if you're listening to this and
Yeah.
The shout
just
out in
drop a like or comment.
Vietnamese. I don't know how to say hi in Vietnamese.
And follow us on patreon.com/lots
Hello.
of lobang.
How do you say hi in Vietnamese? How
Uh,
long and how much?
How long?
林伟明，
That's a second one within a span of like 2 minutes or something.
And then
Yeah.
after that, where's the banh mi?
Where's the banh mi?
Where's the best banh mi?
In Thailand, you say, are those balls real?
No. Are you katoi?
Are those tits real? Yeah, in Thai.
And
You
where's
can
the
fill them
best
up.
pad thai?
Yeah, in Pad Thai. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's best Pad Thai? Yeah. Is it too spicy? Where I take a shit tomorrow morning?
I can't wait till Thailand opens its borders. Wait, they've opened it already, right? It's just,
There
I can't
are-
wait. I
there
can't
are
wait till I
talks.
get. I can't wait till I get my vaccine. Then then I can go everywhere I want.
Hey, Sean,
Oh.
you take the vaccine first and then you let us know whether you turn autistic so that we know
Fucking
that the
balls
vaccine is
palsy,
safe.
man. Shit.
Huh,
I
what?
saw pictures. I saw reports of people who got the vaccine
Yeah.
and they actually developed like balls palsy where their face and shit like that.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
It's a
It's like a muscle. Your muscle deteriorates.
Ball palsy.
yeah.
No, it's a name.
It's a legit thing. It's a legit medical term.
medical
Yeah.
term.
The guy
So
that
that
discovered it was bald,
half of
right?
your face actually lose its ability to function.
Yes.
So like stroke.
Somewhat.
Something like stroke.
Somewhat, yeah.
But you can still function as a normal human being, but your half your face like just lose its.
So Lee Hsien Loong just took the vaccine. Keep looking at his face then.
But not to go all conspiratorial here, but
not yet.
who knows what did he take?
Vaseline.
It could have been a vitamin C shot. It could have been anything. We don't know.
It could have been.
We were not
cum.
present.
Yeah.
All I know is that nurse who had the most stressful job in the world.
Yeah.
Took out the freaking
Who knows who
longest-
prepared it?
Longest.
Who knows? Like,
Longest.
I
jab-
think the lots of Lobang prepared it lah. I think we can prepare our own vaccine shot and send to our fans,
yeah.
to
Made
our
of-
favorite listeners.
Made
It
of
might
glucose.
be. It might look milky, but it works.
Yeah, we can send to Rindo the hashtag the mayor,
Hashtag the mayor.
the
of
mayor of Geylang. Yeah,
Yes.
we can send you a mixture, a concoction of three of our semens, and you can inject it into your body,
Yeah.
and then you have a rock hard penis for 10 hours straight.
And
Just
that
to
is
say
for our first ever Patreon member.
Yes.
And for a second Patreon member, the midget,
Yeah.
we can send Kaya.
Oh no, or she can inject that into her body and she can grow taller as well.
Why kaya?
Yeah, maybe.
Calcium lah.
Does she listen to this?
Calcium. You need calcium. You need more milk. You need more milk. That's about it. No, but
I see her friend request on my Facebook, but I didn't click ad.
And if she listens to this, you're like,
yeah. You just ousted yourself, bro. You could have said that you don't use Facebook that much, right? Come on. Okay, no, but the big news that's running around right now, the big news is the riots.
Wait, before that, he will add you if you pledge $5 on our Patreon.com.
Yes, if you increase to $5, I'll add you on my personal account.
Capitalism.
This is a free market, bro.
Exactly.
Market.
Hashtag make money.
But speaking about the vaccine and everything, Singapore.
Yes.
So we'll start local first, and then we'll spread our wings.
But the big thing is the
Wait,
okay.
is this our first episode of 2021? We should wish
It
them
is.
Happy New Year.
Happy
we
New
already
Year.
wished
Yeah,
on the
it-
last episode.
Happy New Year for my
Really?
for my part, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
Do we? No,
we're
that's
gonna-
the breaking wind.
is it?
No, not breaking wind. On the
I don't know.
the last episode, we already
How-
wished Happy New Year because
Dude,
it was after Christmas.
this
Oh,
year,
right,
this year needs more wishes. It's been wet. It's been damp. So Happy
Yeah.
New Year again, and we're gonna cover the
Being wet
riots.
is very good.
We're gonna
Exactly.
cover the riots in the Capitol Hill soon. But yeah,
Yes.
let's start
so
local. Let's
the
start local.
the amount of rain that has been raining down to the shores of Singapore, it's like my boxers every morning. It's always wet.
Dude, my house.
Yeah.
is
It's always wet
leaking.
with cum.
My house is actually
With excitement.
My house is actually leaking.
Yeah.
Like it's leaking.
Because
literally,
it's the top floor.
Top floor, literally leaking.
Which part
So
of your flat is leaking?
one corner?
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Dude, you should complain to
But
HDB.
lucky,
dude.
I
but lucky
complained
none of you boys relax at one corner.
Yeah, smoke a cigarette and relax in one corner.
But yeah, no. Unfortunately, my cousin lives in that corner, so
Oh.
yeah, it's wet.
Uh,
So HDB, we're coming for you.
that's why if you have Malay colleagues, their room should be a circle, so that they can't relax.
林伟尼，
They can't take prolonged smoke breaks.
Hey, let's not joke about that because the
因为
government is cracking down on smoking. You can't even smoke outside your
Yeah,
window.
yeah. Now they have put like posters everywhere.
Soon,
Oh, shit.
You can't
soon-
smoke on
soon
like balcony
you have to
or
have a
like
yellow
your kitchen.
box in your damn house
Yeah.
for you to go smoke in.
Jesus
that has a
Christ!
ventilator that has a specifically government sponsored ventilator, not sponsored, sorry, a contractor that builds this ventilators for the governments to place inside HDB buildings just for you to smoke into one corner of your house.
Why don't you just step outside and smoke?
Can't
Can't
they're
smoke
gonna,
on the
they're gonna
corridor
ban you
also.
because your smoke
Ah.
is gonna infringe into your neighbors
Go downstairs,
room.
probably.
Can't because that's where people walk by. You see, that's where we're going to with our like all this
Draconian fucking laws.
ways.
So just quit smoking then.
That's how
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
want you to quit, but
Smoke
they don't.
something else.
But they don't want you to quit
My cock.
because they're taking
The
away.
lobang cock.
They
Yeah.
take away e-smoking because they deem that dangerous. But they,
Okay,
it's because
yeah.
they can't really tax it. But
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
We
It's
all
big.
know the true reason. They can't make money from it.
Exactly.
I mean, but for smoking, because it's a big part. There's a big chunk of money there, but they just want to regulate you so much so that when I hear you can't smoke it outside your own window, it goes to show how far things go here. Everything's on rent.
Yeah.
Your car, your house, your living arrangements.
Okay, so why can't you smoke outside a window? They're afraid that because the
go
smoke will go to your neighbors and
it will go up to your
it will
neighbors.
annoy someone. Right.
I guess
Uh,
that doesn't apply
What?
to anyone.
Okay.
living
What
on
if
the
you
floor.
close your window and you smoke in your house?
Can.
Can.
Then do it then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
Close your
there is,
windows and
but,
smoke in
But
the
you
house.
see how that goes. That now you can only smoke in
If your
your own
window's closed.
house, and
Yeah.
then sooner or later, because they're gonna care for the other members of your family, you can only smoke in the room that you deem not used by anyone else.
No, I think if you have a newborn kid, you should definitely smoke in a room
But that's
with the
your
windows
choice.
closed into your newborn's
You see-
nostrils.
No,
Yeah.
but that's
You should just do that.
That's your
Fucking
choice.
build that immune system.
That's your-
Exactly.
That's your choice. and
Because a newborn, look, when a kid's being born, right, the baby is young, the lungs are young, the brain is young, the heart
So you
is
get
young.
them
They
used
need to
to-
work out.
get them used to the nicotine.
Exactly. So you got to breathe smoke into their lungs, into their nostrils when they breathe it in, and then the lungs start working out and they become strong.
You follow the ways of the French. By
Yeah.
2, the kid is smoking fucking Marlboro Reds.
Exactly. That's how to become a man.
That's how it's meant.
Sacre bleu.
That's how to be a man.
Sacre bleu.
Yeah.
Where me mama?
And by
And-
8, they're fucking in orgies and smoking crack
and then
through a
and they'll
pot.
be and they spotting thing as
But the important thing is that after all of that, they have wine and cheese
Exactly. And then espresso to end the night. Espresso shot.
to end the night. Yeah.
espresso.
Yeah. But coming back to the local matter.
Yeah, things that matter to a heart.
Yes, I think, and this one this one we have already addressed. I think we addressed our concern about this matter ages ago
Yeah.
when we had the mayor of Geylang on one of our special episodes during the circuit breaker, and we spoke about this. We spoke about the Trace Together app. We
Oh.
spoke about the token that they were about to
Yep.
release at that time,
Yep.
right? So now it has been rolled out.
Yeah.
The app is, I think we are at the cusp of
It's
it being introduced.
It's an app on your phone, and
It's
it's,
a
a physical app.
Token.
It's a physical token.
yeah.
So this is the two.
So
yeah.
how it works with the physical token, there's a QR code behind. If you're going out and you don't have the app, you scan the QR code instead, and then that's on perpetually on. So wherever you go, it'll be beeping and tracking you and all this kind of shit. Okay. So if you don't want to take the token, you can have it on
download
your phone.
Yeah.
So you have the Trace Together app with your Bluetooth on. It works via Bluetooth, communicates with other tokens, other phones, and tells that you have been here, and everything.
Yeah.
And they said that Sing Health would be the only authority that will keep records, and it will only be reviewed when there's a scare. So if you were close to someone who has been infected or someone who is suspected of being infected with the COVID virus, you will be notified. That's when they will actually pull out the records, and it will be deleted after a certain time. All of a sudden, people started noticing the terms and conditions of Trace Together, and they noticed that it's now, they have put in the clause that it can only also be used for purposes serious crimes. No, serious crime, that was those words were used by Shanmugam. K. Shanmugam, the Minister for Law, said that no, it's only being used for serious crime. But the terms and conditions states that it can be used under a police act or something like that. It
Right.
can be used under that.
Which is fucking vague as fuck lah.
It's vague as fuck lah, because
Yeah.
it's all encompassing. Whatever is in that act, you don't know.
Yeah.
You have to go and read it up.
Yeah.
So it can be used for that. And people were like, what the fuck is this? You said that it will only be accessible by Sing Health, and it is only going to be used for that purpose.
Mm.
Now, all of a sudden, it can be used by the police as well.
Right. Right.
And it's not for COVID purposes, it's for criminal investigations.
But I think someone
Right.
pointed out, it's probably NG, but someone pointed out like the crime is determined by the police. You see how that works? So your crime, I mean, there's no definition for what serious crimes could be. It could
No,
be,
exactly.
it could be as serious as you protesting in
in the corner of Pongo.
in the corner of Bongo, and that's a serious crime, and they could trace you there, or
Yeah.
Right.
they could use that. They could use that guys to say that that's a serious crime because that's sedition, or you're doing something against the government. That's
Yeah.
treason. What is this? Is serious?
You're
enough?
harming religious harmony or
sounds-
racial harmony
so,
or whatever fuck.
The deeming of that crime, even though it's by letter of law, none of us really know what you can deem. You can, the next day you are the government. You make those laws and you can deem that a serious crime at your own discretion. And
That's right.
I mean, not that you will. I'm not saying that that's what, but it could be that case. What we're going back to is not that you're introducing now. We're going back to what you said at the beginning.
Yes. Like, we
Which
don't
is
even
you-
need to go into serious crime, the definition
We're
of
just
serious
saying
crime.
that this Trace Together app, which you deem voluntary at the very beginning, that
Yes.
all of us will have, and then you started doing shit like what we all see.
Yeah.
You're starting to make compulsory to go into cinemas. You have to have a Trace Together app, and here,
Wait, is it really?
yes,
Yeah, you can't use safe entry.
you cannot
need Trace Together.
watch.
For
You
cinemas?
cannot
Yeah.
watch a movie if you do not have the Trace Together app. And you see this kind of little
I'm
things,
thinking
right?
of watching a movie tomorrow.
Yeah, you need Trace
You
Together.
need a Trace Together app. You need to have it at least on your phone. It drains your battery. You have to turn it on at all times. So your phone has to be a Trace Together app on at all times. That's
Yeah.
what they say. And if you don't have it, you can't watch a movie. So you see,
Right.
this kind of things, right, start to chip away at your choice.
Right.
Because yes, it's really up to you. You don't have to get the token. You
Yeah.
don't have to have the app. But if you don't, what happens to you? You have to stay at home. That's all. That's how it becomes. Because all they have to do, and within the means of law, is just tell you can't watch movies if you don't have the Trace Together app. You can't go to
You can't go to this cafe.
You can't
You
go
can't go to this
you can't
restaurant. You
there.
can't go to this bar.
clubs.
You can't go to a library.
And sooner or later, it's gonna chip.
Yep.
You can't go to the supermarket without a Trace Together app. You can't go here. So where does it boil down to? You don't use the Trace Together app. You start using Grab to go to your place. And then once again, Grab driver have to have a Trace Together app. Oh, but then when they contact with you, they need to know that you're the one that have to be in contact. So your house has to have a Trace Together app device
Yeah.
to know that they've been there or some nonsense like that. And slowly it chips away at it's no longer your choice. It's voluntary,
Yeah.
but you need to have it.
So why don't the government just issue us like standard GoPros that we have to strap to our body at all times,
Or if they
24/7,
could-
so
if
that they can monitor
If they
our
could
movements?
afford it, they might. But
Yeah.
that's
Strapped to our shoulders, so they
So
can
much.
look at they can view our
No, but-
whereabouts.
No, but then that is not democratic, right?
So
Yeah. No,
so
but whenever you take a piss,
that is going a little bit too far.
So-
but when the camera will notice when you walk into a bathroom, it will immediately switch off, so that the person on the other
No.
end can't see what you're doing.
Oh.
No, it wouldn't go that far. But the thing is that why go beat around the bush so much? If you want us all to use the Trace Together, but under the guise of having us the freedom of choice,
Yeah.
and this is a very poor attempt.
Mm.
Everyone saw
Extremely poor.
Everyone saw right through it.
No, and you see, like people, we were talking about this. Like, how can we trust that this is the information stored in this app or in this token or whatever is only going to be used for this? And our questions were answered.
By saying that if it's a serious crime, we can use it to track you down.
Yeah, but fuck.
Yeah.
What, like, let's not even go into the
Definition of serious crime.
definition of it. Those are excuses.
No.
Those are just excuses by the
I understand
minister.
where you're coming from because see, you just retracted on what you said at the very beginning, which is this app is voluntary. I
No,
mean,
now it's not going to be voluntary anymore.
No, but
No,
at the
it's not.
beginning, how it started off with is that this app, for you to stay.
I thought the token was voluntary, but
No,
the
no.
app, everyone needs to get it.
No.
Now everyone has to get it.
Okay, the reason
Almost
why the
everyone has to get it.
token became such a big thing and people were collecting it
Yeah.
in large numbers was because the government announced that the safe entry way of going into places is
Uh-huh.
going to be phased out.
Right. By
So-
when? When did
They
they say
have
that?
not announced it yet. So they
Right.
said that we are moving totally onto the Trace Together platform.
Right.
Whether it's the app or the token,
So
it's going to go
it's
100%
a
on
way
that.
where you have your phone, and now everywhere you go is.
So you need to turn on your GPS.
You
no,
need to turn
no.
on
You
the
turn on
app.
your Bluetooth.
You
and
need
the
to
app.
turn on the app at all times.
How do you turn on the app though?
You download the app.
Okay, so for Android phones, as
Yeah.
long as you log in, you just don't close the app.
Yeah,
lah.
don't close the app, so you'll be on forever.
Yeah.
That's fucking invasive as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that
So
is
that was one of the reasons why they said you can use a token if you don't want your phone to be draining its battery.
Yeah.
Use the token instead.
Yeah.
But that's even worse.
same concept. You have to bring no. It's basically the same thing. It's just that. So you're worried about the battery. I'm not worried about the battery. I'm worried about what you just said. How invasive it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want you to know wherever I go. It's not your business. I am not committing a crime.
Yeah.
And now they're saying, but if
I mean,
you,
when
if you are, it's like
If
no.
I visit Geylang Lorong 14 at 12:30 a.m., I'm going to frog porridge.
It is your choice.
You know?
No,
Don't ask me why I'm there.
They don't.
I'm just
have-
having food.
They don't
but
have
ultimately, that's where it's going to lead to.
to. I mean, no, but they
Yeah.
don't. They don't.
Ultimately, that's where it's going to lead
Yes,
to.
but they don't have to ask. You see, your choice to go eat porridge there or porridge at Ang Mo Kio, or porridge at Jurong is your choice. It
Yeah.
should be your choice.
Yeah.
Why the heck does it matter where I am? And they're saying it's like, no, you don't understand. It's like when you commit a crime, it's like when I commit a crime or if I commit a crime, you need to know where I am. When will it stop? You say it stops there. You said it before, then you escalate it to this. When is it going to escalate to now? We have a right to know where everyone is at every point in time. I need to know if you're moving on your way to the speaker's corner because
Yeah.
you're
Are you en route to protest the government?
because
You see,
you
now,
are a
yeah.
person of interest, and if
Yeah.
you go to the speaker's corner, I know you're not doing anything, but I know your views. I know that you are anti-sentiment to certain things, and you're gonna say,
Yeah.
if I know you're there, I'm gonna set up a blockade. so that no one else can follow you there.
You see,
Where does it
yeah.
stop?
Yeah.
How do you
That's
stop
the
this
exact
kind of
question
thing?
I was about
How
to
are
ask. Where
you
does it stop?
Where does it stop? You can always announce certain things
Yeah.
like you just did, and we have no say.
Mm.
Nothing at all. I had no say whether I never downloaded the app. I didn't get the token, but now it looks like I might have to because I have no say. If I don't do it, I can't go to certain places. I go to certain places, they might stop me and say, "You can't go in. You don't have this app." It's like, oh shit, I might even get in trouble.
Yeah.
So how is this gonna go? How are you gonna what are we becoming? Are we becoming our distant neighbors? The ones that we can't mention here because if we do, they can do certain stuff because they're in power. Is this the kind of impression you want to give us, that because we gave you this kind of power, you're just going to impose it? I don't know. We never wanted to become a serious things like that, but come on, you're pushing it, right?
Yeah.
You're pushing it a bit too much.
It's becoming like George Orwell's 1948 lah.
I never wanted it to be that way. I understand in the
But at least there's some pushback in Singapore when it comes to this app, when people realize that, hey, what it's not as innocuous as what it initially claimed to be.
Yeah, claimed to be.
now
yeah.
you're saying
Yeah,
you're
you know.
gonna phase out the safe entry one, and then you're gonna input the trace together.
Yeah.
So how far is your trace together app going? It's supposed to be a temporary measure, but now it looks like it's gonna be a permanent measure that even after the pandemic is over, it's gonna be in place.
But isn't a vaccine rolled out already? So once we all have the vaccine, we are free from the virus.
I mean, money invested
we
in
are
this, you
free
can't
from
use
the
it.
virus. But I guess when it comes to vaccine, there's always the thing that, the virus can always mutate, so we have to create a new vaccine every like 3 to 4 years
The proof is that there's a UK
keep
strain
keep everyone
But
healthy.
that's also bullshit lah. Look at the amount of infections we have within our own country. It's literally zero for the past.
Dude,
it has
you-
been zero
you
for
raised,
don't know how
you
long.
raised it up before.
Yeah.
The infection rate, the discovery thing, none of us really know like what is being discovered. Like, is it COVID? Is it a strain of flu? Is
Exactly.
it corona?
Is it even real?
Not corona. Like
no, that we spoke
like
about in the
it's-
conspiracy
it-
episode.
conspiracy episode, yeah.
Conspiracy aside, like, if you want to break down to the real things that are happening now, that the controls that are being implemented on us, that this virus has become a way, a mask to impose more control over the civilian population. So
Yep.
I don't deny it exists. There is a virus out there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's spread. It's like the
Wrong.
Spanish flu. It's spread. There's a virus out there that's killing people, and everybody's getting sick.
Wrong.
What is, what it is, or what is not?
Negative.
I don't know
Negative,
because
negative.
I'm not a doctor. I don't know the
28
fine
people
thing.
have died in Singapore.
28 people have died in Singapore.
50
But
plus
what I
thousand
do
people
know-
have been infected.
What I do know, what I can visibly see, what
Yeah.
can I say is happening, is the controls that are being implemented on us. That one's happening.
Correct.
This is the thing I can see.
That's a positive.
So I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not with
Amen.
I'm not with a conspiracy. I'm not saying it exists, doesn't exist. We should be this. We should what. I'm wearing a mask now.
because you
have
get
to
fined.
wear a mask.
Yeah, you get fined $300.
I'm wearing a mask now and everything else, but I can see that this is one thing I can see. Mask voluntary became mandatory. $300 fine. Trace Together app voluntary, now becoming slowly everywhere
Going
you
to
have
be
to go.
mandatory.
Mandatory.
That
Yeah.
now they can use that Trace Together app to track you. So that this is something we can see.
Yeah.
Not deny. We can't deny it. We can't what nonsense.
Yeah.
It's happening.
But do you think now with the mask, right? It's a good thing because some people look better with the mask on.
Dude, I look better with a mask on right
Oh,
now.
Well, you look better naked.
Oh. Yeah. God damn. Son.
Yeah.
With your semi-dong.
Yeah, with your
Semi-dong.
ding dong hanging out. Whip it, whip it.
Josie,
Yeah.
Josie has a fetish for short stuff, I guess.
No, but
Whoa.
short and stubby.
Short and stubby.
Well, with the compulsory
Sit
mask
on
thing,
it.
right? With the
Yeah.
compulsory mask thing, it's opened a new market for businesses as well.
Yeah.
To create like masks with their brands and then sell it to people and then they have to
But
wear
how
it.
big of a fucking industry is that? Not much.
Yeah, no, it is big. Everyone has to wear a mask.
Well,
Everyone's doing that.
The fucking
What was
business,
that? Was
the fucking business end is with the pharmaceutical companies and the medical equipment manufacturers, right? 3M and all. They are the ones who are making the most amount of money. After that, all these masks, the free masks that they have given off and all, it's all manufactured by massive companies. It's not.
No, I mean
your,
as a branding thing, right?
yeah, but it's not your
Yeah.
mom and pop operation that is actually going to
Even
benefit
those
from
ones
this.
also. they
Yeah,
come
that,
with
no,
a
that's true.
different
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a new area of market that they can tap into.
Not really.
Like Manchester United can make their own masks and then they can make some millions of dollars from it.
Yeah, because
do,
so,
actually.
they already do.
Yeah.
This is what you call apparel, right? So
Yeah.
I'm wearing a fucking Liverpool mask,
Set it on fire.
right? And this
Set it on fire.
this
Fireproof.
mask is fireproof, especially lit any fires lit by Manchester United fans. And
Yeah.
this is like $15. I did not
Right.
buy it. My sister bought it for me,
Yeah.
and it's
So sweet, right?
ridiculous.
See,
It's
So a good-
ridiculous.
it's a good gift.
Now it looks like a very good quality that can soak up tears when they do not win the Premier League this season.
Oh,
No, it's waterproof.
it's,
as well.
it's waterproof and
waterproof.
current,
Yeah.
current
The-
champions
the-
and 2019 champions of Europe
Oh yeah.
6 times.
It's only 2021 is the year
And then champions
that
of the
matters.
world. Still champions of the world, huh?
2021 is the year that matters. No one looks into the past. We
To tell
only
you-
look
tell
forward
you the
and
truth,
into the
right?
future.
The FIFA World Cup, the FIFA
World Club
World-
Championships.
Club World Cup. Manchester won it before.
Yes.
Then it's nothing.
No, but they
It's
won it.
horrible.
They won it long time ago.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
Anything that
They-
they've won before.
Manchester United has not been relevant for I don't know how many years.
No,
I
the most
say that,
important
but
thing
then they've won-
is
they
the
won Premier
present
League, so-
and in the future.
No,
Yeah.
but
You
see,
keep
now
your
we are,
eyes to the future.
now we are
that's it.
being very, very petty and very childlike,
we are.
exactly
I am
like how
sorry.
Vivian Balakrishnan acted.
Ooh. Explain. I didn't see this.
Oh, I like that we do not have a big enough following to get sued.
No, this is my opinion. Like the way he came out, like after people started pointing out that
Yeah.
the Trace Together app, now it says that the police have access to the information from this app. And what the fuck was mentioned before? Like what we said before. Oh, only Sing Health, only for COVID purposes and
yep.
everything.
Correct.
Out of nowhere, this one came out. So people started questioning. And this was the man who introduced it, saying that it will only be for this purpose. And the drama that ensued. Oh, it's sleepless nights. I was thinking about, should I inform my colleagues in Parliament to rewrite the white paper, to amend the bill, to amend the regulations and legislations that it should include this. Let's put it in writing that this is all there. Or shall we take it out? Oh, I couldn't.
You know,
And
don't you,
I was
it-
like,
okay.
fuck you lah.
dude. This one leads me to have another question. What the heck are the opposition doing?
They question it. So the opposition questioned it
You
in
know,
Parliament.
as a fellow Chindan man, I support him.
Who?
Vivian
Vivian
Balakrishnan.
No,
Yeah.
okay. What the heck? What kind of questions have they raised up?
No,
Why
they-
hasn't it been
So
revised?
Pritam Singh asked about this, and that's when I think Shanmugam stood up and said that it will only be used for serious offences.
No.
That's what happened.
okay.
But
What was
I did not read too much
yeah,
about
no,
it because
I need to know like the level of which he questioned it, the level of which that your ability to amend something when you said it was only used for medical reasons, and then now you switched it to flowing into serious crimes. Even the fact that you went into serious crime breached a certain trust that we
no.
had.
Let's put it in context here. Okay, Vivian Balakrishnan did not talk about serious crimes. Okay, Vivian Balakrishnan just said that it's also being used for this. We should have
And
reworded
what-
it and all.
yeah.
And when Pritam Singh started questioning when was this started and everything, that is when Shanmugam stood up to say that it will only be used for serious crimes, to shut him down, to shut any questioning down.
One of those kind of cases.
Hey, no, stop.
So-
like, we will only use this
so
for this and
the
everything.
fact that it wasn't pointed out, like, no, you cannot, you were not supposed to use
No,
it
but-
for anything else other than this, was shut down because only serious crime. The thing is that it doesn't matter if it's only for
Exactly,
serious
that's
crime.
my point.
You went into something, you said, you told us medical reasons, and then you suddenly said serious crime.
Yeah.
The fact that you switched over, that was the issue. And why didn't any of them fight that? case?
I-
Why was it only
it
one?
might have been argued. I don't know,
I mean,
and that
okay,
was.
I
I'm
hope it
only
was.
reading what was reported.
I only hope it was because if someone from the senior side comes up and says it's only for serious crime and nobody from the opposition raised a question that no one of any qualification just raised up. I mean, I don't know.
Do you think that Shanmugam is like the big daddy of the PAP? When
No.
everyone has like
I don't
questions
think
to ask
so.
and he stands up and then give like a lawyer answer and everyone's like, oh fuck.
No,
I can't.
because it's semantics, right? It's he is a lawyer, so he knows when to talk, when not to talk.
Yeah.
So he came up and said that it will only be used for that. And what else is Pritam Singh going to say?
Define serious crimes.
No, you can't.
No,
define
not even
that as well.
define.
You
define the
don't-
premise
it's-
for
as
it.
a lawyer,
like
Pritam Singh knows it
the
as
premise
well.
of it
Right,
is
right,
there an increase in
So-
crime?
So
what was your
Vivian Balakrishnan said is the more important point, where the whole drama that the sleepless night thing, I contemplated on speaking to my colleagues of changing the bill,
Yeah.
writing it into the bill, and all this kind of nonsense. That was a serious point. So when did you contemplate this? When did you know that that the police were also going to use it? All of this has to be questioned, like what Sean said.
and then why?
Why?
No, why?
No, but-
what led you to have those sleepless nights? Why is it so important that it be used for crimes? Is there a rise in crimes? Is there a need for it? What led you to have your sleepless night? What in Singapore's history led you to think Trace Together app? Maybe we can use it for crimes. Is there an increase in crime I don't know about? Is there a rise in gang triads? Is there a triad I need to know about?
Not try it, but gang violence, yes.
Gang violence.
That is started.
Is there a rise in drugs? Drugs thing. Is there something you're not telling us about that you need to use this?
No,
now?
but Sean, you see, you're asking for justifications, right? But the thing that we spoke about in the episode with the mayor was all of this. Now we can look for justifications, but the whole purpose of such a tracking app and all these kind of things, right? It eventually will roll into this, and that was our concern then.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which has come true.
Which has come true.
It came
So-
back to fruition, lah.
So I think the moral of the story is the Lobang Boys can tell the future.
Exactly.
We are CS.
We are better than the
Dude,
man with the parrot at
You
Little
came here.
India.
You came here for the lobang, and we have the best lobang. ever.
Yeah, when you stare
The
into the
future.
when you stare into a lobang, you actually see the future of the world.
We are oracles.
Exactly, we are
Yeah.
prophets.
The three wise men. Fuck.
I
Yeah,
mean, some people say we're orifices, but
We are oracles looking straight out of the right
Oh.
orifice.
yes, and we all wear spectacles, but we have good eyesight
Oh,
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
because we are smart. We read books and we study hard.
Because we've got 4 eyes each.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's 12.
Should we move on to our next?
4 eyes each lah. Yeah, 12 lah.
Should we
Yeah.
talk about the states?
Huh?
No,
The
that's-
end of democracy.
No, dude.
Yeah.
In fact, everything we spoke about now could lead to something like that.
Right.
Could
Yeah.
lead. I'm
The-
not saying it will.
The
but
end
I
of
mean,
freedom. The end of freedom. Yeah.
as we know
The
it.
end of the world.
What freedom? Here.
The freedom that we enjoy right now.
The
Here? No.
The,
The freedom to talk
Stop trying-
rubbish and post on
oh,
the
okay,
internet.
okay. Maybe somewhat. But
no,
it might end.
but this
What-
one, no, we have a really, really limited fan base here.
Yeah.
If we get
That's
bigger, we will have to consider certain censorship.
We have to consider moving to Spotify.
Oh, and,
We might have to consider moving to Texas.
Texas.
No, no,
yeah.
no, no.
And then
So-
pitch our idea to Spotify.
no, dude.
we can't go to Austin. We have to go to El Paso.
Well,
It's
can,
okay lah. We'll
can-
pitch a
can-
$10 million deal to Spotify.
Can we go to
Spotify.
Japan or maybe New Zealand?
We don't speak Japanese.
Yeah.
You can't survive in
No,
Japan.
I do speak Japanese.
Hi.
Ite,
Yeah.
Ite yamate.
Yama.
Yeah. I speak Moray. You know, like the pixelated form of
Okay, yeah.
of art. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I speak that language to women.
Sean speaks hentai.
Yes.
Sean speaks Bible Belt. Black
Bible Belt.
Black Bible.
What the
Bible
hell
Black,
Is,
Bible
what the hell
Black.
is Bible Belt?
Bible Belt's a song actually.
Do I give
No,
them a
Bible Belt is actually the.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
also a term used for
Dude,
the states.
The southern
southern states.
southern states,
in USA where it's all like southern and all
Alabama,
Alabama,
Missouri,
I thought
New
I had to
Orleans.
speak, have to start speaking in
Texas.
sound.
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Sound
Yeah.
42.
Sorry, Bible Black. I'm so sorry.
Bible
Black. Yeah, Bible Black. Yeah.
So are you
Oh.
saying that Sean is a black gospel singer?
The beers are doing me in. The beers are doing me in.
No, it's a vaccine.
Yeah.
So it's immunization.
Yeah, I took a jab the other day and the nurse said, do not worry. Somehow I blacked out and I woke up naked.
Yeah.
And the nurse wasn't there. And my clothes was folded up in a nicely neat pile at the end of the room.
And did you pay the nurse for the session?
Some notes were missing from my wallet, but I didn't ask any questions.
I like how you all assume it's the nurse.
So
Have you ever seen? Was the cleaning lady on duty? I like how you.
I
think,
was going in one direction. Sean brought it to a whole other direction. And
I like how you think it
and
was
actually,
the nurse.
I'm liking this new direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the cleaning lady who happened to stumble upon your unconscious body.
and then she took some money from me? Are you
No,
saying that all cleaning ladies are thieves?
No, but did your ass hurt after that?
It could have been cleaning. It could have been cleaning.
No.
Could have been a mop.
equality.
Yeah.
It could have been a mop.
Could have been a mop. It's a mop.
He could have been in the
Hit first.
It was the mop. Have you seen all the mops? One of them might have a brown spot on the top.
a bit of red because there's a bit of blood.
A little bit of blood.
That
a
means
little bit of blood.
that means they went too far.
They poked it up too far.
The janitor went on a cleaning
Yeah.
spree.
Do you think that's how America feels from Donald Trump, that he poked America too far up the ass?
Well,
And America is shitting him out.
okay. Let's.
The US Capitol is shitting him out.
Okay, wait. Before
let's-
Sean goes on a tirade. Before
no,
Sean
I'm
goes
not
on a
going
tirade.
on a tirade. I
Wait.
swear. So how it started was Donald Trump and his whole I didn't lose this thing. It's all a conspiracy, and he made comments. He just made comments.
Yeah.
He made comments to
On Twitter.
storm the Capitol and let your let your anger show or something else. Something an idiot in that position would say. Because America's a democracy.
Uh-huh.
The results are out. You are as a president, you're an American yourself. You shouldn't be saying that, but you as the the star you are.
That's Donald Trump calling.
Yeah, that's as the
Give
star
me
you are.
back
As
my
the
freedom.
megalomaniac you are. You would say stuff like that, thinking none of it. And
Yeah.
What happens? The pro-Trumps, I would say,
The hardcore
the
fans.
hardcore fans did what you asked them to do. They raided the Capitol building and they did all this kind of thing. And we're all supposed to believe, oh shit, pro-Trump protesters are so idiotic. They've committed themselves to violence. They raided the Capitol building. Oh, what happened to all the National Guards? Why weren't they doing it? Why were they all white? And all these kind of things. And we saw this. It was happening, and even someone like me was, I do dislike the man. I came to questions like, really, are you all that idiotic that you would do something like that?
Yeah.
And then the questions arise: was it really you guys? Was it really them?
So
Like-
now you're questioning the official story.
I'm questioning the purpose of it. The fact that there were less casualties. The fact that it looked freaking orchestrated.
There's only
Yep.
one lady who was shot, right? And she was climbing through a window or something, or she was climbing up a wall, and then
No, the first lady who got shot
Is a
was
veteran.
inside the building. Was an army veteran.
And
Right.
she's an
She got
army
shot in the
veteran,
fucking neck.
and she died after.
why did she got shot? Why was she the only one who got
Okay,
shot?
the video clip that is available, and does not really show her literally getting you can't see. I couldn't see her getting shot in that video, but you can hear a gun going off,
Right.
and then she drops, and eventually you can hear her gargling blood.
Oh Jesus Christ! That's fucking graphic.
Because
as
you
fuck.
get, you get shot in the neck, what? So fuck,
Yeah.
blood is flowing out, and it came out that she was a veteran and everything, 14-year veteran or something
Yeah.
like that from the army. And in the ending part of the clip, there's a guy with a fucking rifle standing over her, and I don't think that guy was. I don't know who that guy is,
Right.
but how did you walk in to the fucking Capitol building if you're not a fucking officer or you're not a
With
guard?
a loaded weapon and not being shot at.
Yes.
Okay, so the question.
No, but so DC has one of the strictest gun laws in the America.
Exactly.
dude,
So
You-
it goes to what Sean was saying
everything
now.
does-
You
doesn't,
can't
like-
even conceal carry. I don't think it's
No.
allowed in DC.
No.
for the BLM protesters,
Yeah.
that was a peaceful protest. None of them had weapons. The freaking National Army was there in front of
National
the
Guard.
whole thing. The National Guard was there. For this, which it was Donald Trump actually came on air and asked for it to happen, and you're saying they allowed it to happen with no guards, So they what?
But it could be that the protesters amassed really quickly that they can't get enough officers on the
No,
ground.
okay. There have been people posting pictures now, people sharing information now.
Yeah.
Those people who participated in protests, they were seen actually taking flights from different parts of the country
Right.
and gathering in
DC.
DC.
Right.
So it is fucking insane if Donald Trump can just send one tweet out and people are mobilized from all over the country to assemble in DC within hours.
It might be okay, but it
And
had to be
it
like a
happened-
few. I mean, a few days later, I would understand that. But this was like,
Dude,
I mean,
no.
almost-
If you know anything about fucking how the Secret Service work, how the DC,
I mean,
how all of these
the other
security
yes, they
agencies
should
work,
have known.
right?
They should
There
have
is
known.
no fucking way that this could have happened.
They would have not. They put so many people's. I mean, they put top official people in lives in lives in. I say that because no one.
No. According to the mainstream story, right? So these people were there to protest and they were violent and all this kind of shit. You look at the people who went in to protest. There was one lady who
Who
looked
had to
like
be
a
helped.
fucking old lady who went in. They call her Antifa, right? And this lady is like with the phone taking videos and pictures, and she's just
Yeah.
walking about. The fucking so-called rioters or protesters or whoever they are,
Yeah.
patriots, whatever fuck shit, they're taking selfies with the cops.
Yeah.
So we
They are
have to,
going in, they are taking artifacts out.
we
Yeah,
have
they're
to-
taking pictures of the U.S. Capitol as well.
Yeah.
As
You
if, like, if you do not know any better, if you look at the photos, you might think that they're on a tour.
Exactly.
No, that's the thing. So now the current thing is that what they're gonna play is like, how come there was a stricter stance against BLM and then these ones are all white and they were allowed to enter the thing without any
So it's literally like playing the race card again,
playing the
right?
race card. But
yeah,
the bigger question is, why was it allowed to happen in the first place?
exactly.
To me, it just sounds too. I mean, I dislike the guy. I dislike Trump. I dislike the fact that he was voted in. But now I feel like the anger was directed at the wrong people. Once again, it's the American politics, the games they play, the show they give you, and the fact that all those people that supported him suddenly steered away from him so quickly, and that this whole thing just gave them a reason to do it openly.
Yeah. You know,
And
like
Everything I said about him is like, you all told me like the fact that he is actually the wild card, that they didn't want him to go in, and then somehow he did. I don't know. The riots just seem fishy.
yeah, it didn't seem organic at all. And the
Because you
people
know-
that they've,
you know why
they've
not?
started to arrest.
I would expect a lead up,
Mm.
like protest outside, and
Yeah, and then maybe cops being
And
a little
yeah.
bit too heavy-handed. and then-
you were going to it like
Yeah,
the people they arrested go into.
yeah. So the people that they arrested, right? And now you look at them, you can Google them. You can find the backstory on them. And most of them are ex-military. Some of them are actors, crisis actors, or people who have always turned up at protests.
I mean, okay, I've heard those things, and I'm already at that point where I'm like, I'm sick and tired of Americans having all these little things come out every single time. There's a crisis, there's a thing that happened. You have this same thing where crisis actors stage things, like all that. Why is it always happening? Like, amongst that, like the big little things that it always happens to them. They always have these things that they fall back on, and then they can blame on conspiracy, and they can shove it one side.
Oh, but it's not only happening in America.
I mean,
It happens
it's
in other countries as
but
well.
they are the ones that sensationalize it so much.
No,
lah.
you see, because they have a somewhat of a, some people will question this, but they have free speech to a certain extent, and they have avenues where you can actually speak about things on certain media outlets, unlike Twitter.
I just wish that their free speech went to honest speech. Like
No, but honest speech is what you call honest might be something totally different to another person.
I understand that. It's like
Yeah.
I just wish that their free speech was always honest, but I know that's that's not part of.
That's
it.
asking too much.
That's not that's not part of the clause. Free speech is just speech.
Yeah.
Is you can say whatever you want. It can be a lie. It can be the truth. It can be whatever
Anything.
whatever you want it to be. It's just free. That's where it stops, and that's the
Can't
true.
incite violence,
Yeah, man. It's a true. It's a true. True concept of freedom, but it goes to show that the entire political system over there, most likely.
No, but free
or
speech
not,
doesn't. You can't incite violence. It's in the constitution. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the whole.
There are certain boundaries when
their,
it comes to
their-
free
their
speech as well.
constitution and everything else they talk about that they hold so great, it's not working out so well for them. They are corrupt at their core.
No, exactly.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No, that's why you see for anyone
I'm-
to say that Donald Trump is like scum or whatever, okay, it's acceptable. If you're talking about a person, his character or whatever, yeah, businessman, yeah, of
I know
course.
where
Scummy
you go.
businessmen.
But
Scummy.
But
has he been lobbied?
he definitely has been lobbied before. He has lobbied. He accepted it when
He used to
was,
when
lobby
he was
debating Hillary Clinton.
Democrat.
He was saying
yeah.
that
The
all
lobby-
these fucks, where the Republican nominations, right, the debates, he was saying that all these fellas took money from me.
Yeah.
And now they are telling me that I'm corrupt or whatever. These fellas took money from me, for them to allow me to do business. And now they are saying that
There you
so
Wasn't he a Democrat early in his
Yeah,
he was a Democrat,
then he
and then he
switched over.
became an independent.
Yeah.
So he went to the Reform Party. He left the Reform Party and joined the Republican Party. But that was why people liked him.
Because you're exposing,
Because
like
he
he
was
was
not-
peeling back the curtain.
He was not a career politician, right? And people were like, these fucks who are supposed to do good for us,
Okay,
they aren't doing good for us.
the key point
They
to
are
that.
pretending that they are doing good for us.
So the key point is that he looked like the most honest
Exactly.
politician
No,
out
but
there.
you see, right, whatever he wanted to do, I don't know what his end goal was. I can't speak for him.
Yeah.
Maybe his end goal was to
Create a better world.
not that is definitely not it lah.
Make America great again.
Make the 1%
No, that
stronger.
it's a nice slogan, but
Yeah.
the thing is that
Make me richer and more
maybe
powerful.
he wanted legacy.
Probably. Yeah. I think that is it. The Trump name
No, but
to be
but
legacy.
The
yeah.
Trump name,
But
a
y-
president
but
in the
you-
Trump fucking
But
family.
Yeah.
Do you see the slogan? The slogan itself, right, was actually in a way an honest kind of slogan.
Yeah.
Make America
Great again.
but
Yeah.
not make Americans great again.
No,
yeah,
but that's semantics lah. You can
No,
say
no, no,
whatever.
no.
You
Make
can.
America great again is different. You make the country great again in terms of economic.
So who are you empowering?
But the country is made out of people. What?
Economical
Or are you
power,
are you talking
military-
about the military industrial
No,
complex
this is,
or the
this is where I'm going,
industrialists?
this is where I'm going to.
or
It's
the
like
banks?
You see, you said make America great again, the country great again, economically, military, whatever way.
Yeah.
But when I said make Americans great again, it's for the people itself. And right now, Americans are not that great. They become more bigoted.
but-
they become more xenophobic. They become a lot
So,
more.
okay, so
in the cost of making America great again,
Yeah.
you've made the Americans.
Poor again. No, see.
No,
wait,
but actually that's not true.
no, see. Okay, wait. Make America
How
great
is
again,
it
right?
not-
Okay,
how-
make America great again. Donald Trump is an American. He's living in America. He's the most powerful man in America. So when you say make America great again, you're making Donald Trump great again.
Oh,
That-
of course.
That's what he meant.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's why I was saying that I don't know what his intentions were to run for presidency, right? I don't know about that. But the thing is that he ran on points that were like what someone said earlier, to peel back the curtains, right? To show that all these fucking politicians
Yeah.
aren't what they promote themselves to be. They are self-centered fucks who are earning money, they are doing whatever they want and all this kind of shit. Okay, fine. And people believed him.
People bought into it.
People bought into it.
Yeah.
Whether they were naive, they were dumb, whatever. Okay, people bought into it.
Or they're disillusioned by the whole fucking lie that everyone's been telling them.
Exactly, right? So
Yeah.
he won. And the thing is that even if he won, what I'm saying is that even if the fella, I'm going to give him all the benefit in the world. I'm going to give him all the benefit in the world. I'm saying that even if the fella wanted to do good, there was no way that he could do anything good. I'm going to give the same benefit of doubt when I'm going to talk about Obama. I'm going to say that Obama ran on the same fucking platform. Change.
Change we
I'm
can.
yeah, right. I'm going to change everything. I'm going to make it better. George W. Bush fucked the country up. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk with the banks to break up the big banks.
Everything. Nothing happened. right? Nothing fucking happened. It actually became worse.
Didn't he hire one of Goldman Sachs, like ex-CEO, to become
His
the
fucking the
Treasury Board or something?
yeah, the Secretary of Treasury was all fucking ex-Goldman Sachs.
Yeah.
So the thing, nothing changed. And if you actually look into like the whole slew of it, right, nothing changed from even Clinton, from Bill Clinton to George Bush, and then to Obama, and then now even to Donald Trump. If you look into all the smaller officers and the people who are secretary of this, secretary of that, yeah, of course you hire Democrats and you hire Republicans. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But that's not much of any difference. The swamp that Donald Trump ran under, like, I'm going to drain the swamp,
Yeah.
he did not. Because he knew that, who am I going to hire? The general public needs to feel that I'm going to hire credible people. So where did he hire it from? He hired directly from the swamp. Right?
Direct from the swamp regarding Mike Pence lah.
No, Mike Pence, Ben Carson.
Oh, Ben Carson. Oh, wait.
All these people, Ben Carson, all these people are
Yeah.
fucking career Republicans or politicians who have been
Career liars.
yeah, fucking Democrats or Republicans. You're both fucking liars.
Let me just state this thing. I'm not I'm not even American. Nobody's American here. So
Thank God.
we're not there, and we don't care about Democrats or Republicans. To
Yeah.
us, for the
Yeah,
outside people, it's actually very clear that the both parties you talk about,
It's pure shit.
they're fucking the same.
Yeah.
Filth.
It's
They're
filth.
fucking filth.
It-
They're
it's,
just
it's what Bill
it's
Hicks
basically-
said.
it's like one
the
blue-
illusion of choice.
one blue and one red.
Yeah, it's
They-
Pepsi.
and they're
Yeah.
It's
basically
Pepsi and
the
Coke.
red have their own agenda, blue has their own agenda, and you know what? Both those agendas have in common. They both don't care about you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah,
That's the
I
thing.
completely agree with that. So now the aftermath of the U.S. Capitol, we have seen many of Trump's so-called friends in the White House
Yeah.
Throw him under the
Has-
fucking bus.
distance themselves from
Dude,
him.
You know,
Mike
one
Pence
of
has
the
just-
outgoing senator or congresswoman or whatever fuck shit lah. She was there at Capitol Hill, right, to actually support Donald Trump. And then once the recount for her own vote shit, right, she figured out that she lost.
Right.
The recount came back that she lost and all this kind of shit. Okay. And then when the whole rioting happened or whatever, the infiltration happened, 180 fucking flip.
Like
Flip.
I just
She's
said,
like, bye-bye,
this-
Donald Trump.
Yeah,
This
like I
vi-
can't support this
No.
anymore.
and I'm not
Right.
saying they should have. I'm just saying that this whole thing gave them such a legit reason to throw him under the bus.
But what did he actually say on Twitter, though?
That's the thing. Michaela Peterson, right? Jordan Peterson's daughter.
Yes.
She went through
She's a
all.
piece.
She was trying to go through all of his tweets
Yeah.
and looking at the screenshots.
Suspended.
No, the screenshots. So
Oh.
people took screenshots of
Yeah.
what happened before it got taken off and suspended, right? And she was like, "I'm struggling to find something, a tweet where he actually incites violence or he's inciting people to go on a rioting spree." She's like, "I want to find it. I want to
also
see
want to
that he
find
actually did something.
Like, invade Capitol Hill, infiltrate Capitol Hill.
I want
No
to
lah,
find.
like-
Yeah.
I want
like
to
even the words
like I'm
no,
I'm
fight
willing
for
to
it.
concede it because she was like, I'm willing to concede it because if he said something, yeah, that's so dumb of him.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going to be on your side.
See, that's where I'm saying that I read it as Donald Trump said those things, and I'm really in my head. I was like, why
You-
would
you know what?
say
Eh,
that?
So
Okay.
she went on trying to find it, and she said, I can't find
Eh, eh,
anything.
eh, you know what's the most bizarre thing? Now we can't find it because his account has been
Suspended.
suspended.
Yeah.
So it's so
So we
weird.
can't
Like
We can't find
I
it.
actually no, I read it. I saw the thing. I was like, oh, he said
But
those kind
it's
of
not.
things.
No. But it's what people interpret him to say.
No,
Exactly.
no.
It's not those
Not
exact
in-
tweets.
Not for me, not interpretation. The it was like I didn't know interpretation or anything. I just read. I saw like I googled and I was like, he said those things, and then it happened, and in my rage I'm like, oh, he's idiot. But then I got to thinking, is like, why would he say those things?
Yeah.
Like, even
So-
if you're an outgoing one,
Okay, so do we know exactly what did he tweet though?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't see
that's the
he's
thing.
suspended.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That's the thing. That's what Michaela Peterson was about.
But right now it's on the rhetoric, on the things.
No,
like,
no, now it's like, oh, it's established already.
yes, it's
that
established that
he
said
incited
those
all of
things
this.
and,
That's the thing.
And to me, it's like when I read it, I was going through the whole thing, and that's what I thought, that he started it. Like, he said those things, and when I went through that, I also went back and think like, why?
Okay, from some of the reports I read on like from CNN and all, right, it just claimed that he was telling that he is not good. The Republican Party and the people are not going to go along with this or something like that.
Yeah, okay, no.
So
I understand that.
So that was
he's been saying that for a lot. Like, like
but
stuff,
the latest tweet
why-
that they spoke about,
Right.
they linked that to the whole infiltration. So because by then the Twitter page was suspended already.
Okay, I think if I'm not wrong lah, I think his last Twitter was like, we cannot take this. We need to do something about it. Or he was there was like a call for action for a change,
Yeah, but
it wasn't to infiltrate the U.S. Capitol. Yeah.
yes.
Something along those lines.
So
if I'm
saying
not wrong.
that was call for action on like to equate that to like, please come and riot, please come and take over Capitol Hill,
Yeah.
please use violence. That is a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah. Okay. And then when you talk about violence, right, and you talk about infiltration, I mean, you managed to infiltrate the U.S. Capitol, and if you see the U.S. if you imagine, right, Trump as the savior
Yeah.
of American politics, and everyone is evil, and you infiltrate the U.S. Capitol, the last thing you're gonna do is pull out your smartphone and take selfies.
Yeah.
And post on Instagram or Twitter like, hey guys, look, we're here and the cops cannot stop us. That's the last thing you're gonna do. You probably have like jerry cans of fuel
I am agreeing with you. Okay, here
and then set the whole place on fire.
I'll add to that. If it's what the mainstream media or certain parts of the media is trying to make it seem like it is, wouldn't it be way more organized?
Wouldn't it be
If you have control of the
Would-
building,
organized? No. Wouldn't it be more chaotic? Wouldn't the casualties be worse?
no, that is okay.
Yeah.
No,
It'd be way more disorganized.
The worst.
No. I'm saying that
thing you're
the
bringing
whole
up, right,
infiltration
the fact that it's organized is
would
worse.
be way more organized if it once they got control of the building,
Right.
and if the armed security or the whoever is supposed to guard that place gave up the fucking place just like that.
They overran and then he had to
they
escape
got
for his
overrun.
life lah.
Do
Yeah.
you think they are going to walk about taking selfies?
Yeah,
No.
Taking videos.
Yes.
but,
They are not going to be doing that.
it
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to go there because if this was a serious thing, if Capitol Hill was taken, do you not think military response would be stronger?
No,
Firstly, yes.
That's
Dude,
what I'm saying. That's
Dude,
what
a
I'm
lot
saying.
of people raised it up. Like if all,
That's what I'm saying.
If some people want to play color, right? If those people were blacks,
Bro, you know why I'm saying this? I'm saying this because CNN and MSNBC called the people who went in as, they called them terrorists.
Yeah.
and then
Do you know what terrorist is? Just 2012 Benghazi.
dude?
Yeah.
The
Now,
people who stormed the fucking U.S. embassy in Libya.
Was it?
Is it Libya?
That's 2009.
Was it 12?
oh,
Oh, 12 was a film.
interest. No,
12 was Michael Bay
no.
film. Sorry, 2009. 2009.
Interesting, interesting
Benghazi,
concept.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
Interesting
Libya? It's
concept.
Libya, right?
Libya.
Was it Libya? Yeah, yeah. So
Interesting
those
concept.
fuckers are terrorists. They come in with guns blazing. They want to shoot and burn the whole place down.
Yeah.
Those are terrorists.
These
These
people-
fuckers are most probably wanting to like show off on the Instagram account to their friends and be
And
like,
I can
hey
tell
guys.
you, till now, right, the people who died, they claim 4 people died. Only one person was on video.
Yeah.
The one that got shot. What about the other 3 people? I don't know. Maybe we need to read
Shot by
more.
each
We need to
other.
look up. But
Was she shot by a cop though?
but
That's
we
the
don't
thing.
even know if that person was shot by a cop, shot by like a guard, shot by a fellow protester or fellow rioter or terrorist, whatever. We don't know.
Wait, but
It's
most
all inconclusive.
of the protesters had no guns, right? They're not armed.
It was claimed that some of them were armed.
sledgehammers and
Baseball bats and also.
baseball.
Yeah,
bats and
but not
And
firearms
one
lah.
fella had a Viking helmet.
Yeah, he had horns on him. No, but in terms of firearms, I don't think they were.
no.
They were not armed, right?
No, I don't think so because if you were to say any of them were armed and still none of them were taken down with any lethal force, right? I wouldn't believe.
Were
it.
there
Like,
any
this is a
congressmen or women in the building itself?
Lots. They were hiding under the thing, and most of them, not most of them lah. They were Republicans as well.
Right.
So if it was all Democrats, like
The one of the images I saw was at the the Congress area,
Yeah.
and then the state was it not state troopers, but the guards or something drew their weapons against the door.
Then you'll be talking by yourself.
I can be talking by myself soon, but do you want to take a piss?
God damn.
Do you need to take a piss as well?
Yeah, I do. But the thing is,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It comes like I feel that when I first
No.
saw the whole thing happening.
It's yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, when I first saw the whole, do you need to really take a piss?
No. I go ahead because I want to hear this one because
Yeah.
I think I have a
Yeah, when I first saw the whole thing happening, I find it amusing. Firstly, because of how of the majority of the people who are dressed, they're not dressed like revolutionaries. They're not dressed to storm a building. They are dressed like they're going to
party.
a party,
a fucking
to a mall, to
Halloween party.
Yeah,
dressed
you
as
know?
a bison and
yeah. I mean, some of them had bats and stuff, but they were like smashing. I don't know, like smashing doors. None of them have anything that can do real damage to a building. If you feel that,
Molotov cocktails.
yeah,
and all that,
Molotov cocktails or like fuel to burn shit down.
Again, we're not
you know?
saying that they should. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that they should bring weapons and all that.
No, they shouldn't.
I'm
Because it's
just
a crime.
saying that
Yeah.
what they did was storm the building. That was bad enough, but
Yeah, and the fact that they got in so easily, they just walked right into the door. And I think there were reports where cops were being told not to engage the protesters,
there
not
was
to
a
open
video of
fire.
a cop ushering them in. Like
So yeah, that one is a bit suspicious. It could, I really have no fucking clue, man.
Dude.
Maybe she thought they were there for a tour.
America, I mean,
Maybe.
come on, Hollywood. They orchestrate. The showmanship is on the highest level.
Yeah.
This whole thing could be staged, orchestrated to
Yeah,
pose. They want to outs Trump
and
as
and,
much as everyone
and-
else wants to.
and also like after the whole debacle happened, like there were photos posted on Twitter of the guy in the Viking hat appearing in other protests. There was one image of him being posted, one photo of him posted in Arizona for a BLM protest.
Yes.
So no one really knows exactly who these people are, and the fact that he
Exactly.
color his face, wear a mask or wear a hat or whatever the fuck he's wearing.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is he?
The Viking
Who-
horns.
Who the fuck are they? And then they did they like stand around for some like group gathering and then
Yeah.
have like media.
Yes. They were
So
they were taking questions and shit like that.
question and answers with the media, right?
Exactly. That's why
I mean, if you are terrorists, no media want to go near you.
yeah.
They'll be like, "Fuck,
No,
this guy's my."
or if you are like a serious protester, like they actually ask like, why are you guys doing this and everything.
Yeah,
And then the answers were like, yeah, we are, coming in to take over for justice or whatever.
recount the vote, blah blah
Recount-
blah.
yeah.
Donald Trump's a president. that
And
kind of shit,
and
yeah.
like what earlier Sean said, I think you mentioned this as well. Like, this is the perfect way of ousting Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And then the old guard, the seasoned Republican politicians, they just come in and like, yeah, I think it's about time that we do the right thing,
Yeah.
and we impeach Donald Trump.
So okay, so there are congresswomen, there are politicians in the building during the whole infiltration shit, right?
Yeah.
Let me guess, Nancy Pelosi wasn't in the building.
No. So a guy
Let-
actually went into an office,
Yeah,
sat on a chair, people took pictures of that,
yeah.
and then he took a letter from her table, actually.
With just one letter.
I think one letter, yeah. Then he came out,
Yeah.
and someone took a picture, like he actually posed for a picture with that letter outside.
Oh, in the sealed envelope.
Envelope,
Not-
yeah.
yeah. So I wonder what's in the letter though.
I have no clue.
Could it be? I think it must contain something.
I think most likely it was
Secret documents.
dirty pictures
I think. Ooh, dirty pictures of her.
of her when
Damn.
she was in a prime, because the envelope was stained.
Okay, I
was
wouldn't
old.
mind seeing Nancy
That-
Pelosi right now banging a 30-year-old guy.
Oh shit!
She has enough. She has good tits though
No,
for
you,
80-year-old.
you want to see a crocodile fucking? That's what you want to see.
She has good tits for 30-year-old. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. Nancy Pelosi.
I've not seen a tit, so I can't be honest.
She has bazongas, fucking bazookas pointing out. I think she's gone through like at least 3 different surgeries at a different stage in her
Is
life.
it?
Yeah, her tits are firm, dude. Or maybe
Oh.
the bra that she's wearing is like, I don't know, some fucking like powerful bra to hold up those saggy
Yeah,
tits.
but this would lead us directly into the last topic, and I think the reason why this whole infiltration happened.
Did you guys just talk about Nancy Pelosi?
Turn on your mic, Sean.
Nancy Pelosi?
Yeah,
Yes.
and I think the reason why this entire
Check out her tits.
this was all a fucking distraction.
Wait.
It was to distract people from the disappearance of Jack Ma.
It was a Lim Wei Ming.
Oh yeah, where is that fucker gone to?
Exactly. Last seen
2 months
Was in
ago.
October.
in October.
More
Oh,
than
it's
2
a-
months
His,
ago.
his
African-
Weibo was
No,
also
African-
October 17th.
It was a
Yes.
show he started.
Yeah.
African next.
Entrepreneur in
Yeah.
Africa. Some
So he
businessman
wasn't
in-
there for the finale.
Yeah,
when he was supposed to give the money.
exactly. He wasn't
And they
there.
were like, "Where's the money?"
So where is he?
that-
Where's the money?
No, the money they can get probably from Alibaba.
Alibaba. But
So-
he's no longer with Alibaba though.
Oh, he left Alibaba.
He's left Alibaba already.
That's tricky.
Was he
Yeah.
out or did he cash out?
Cash
He
out.
left. He left.
So he cashed out and then he left lah.
Yeah, he left the position at Alibaba.
Oh,
So
sounds suspicious
somewhat
though.
he retired lah. But and then just after that he actually said something about CC the
Yeah,
the
he,
CCP.
he talked about the
CCP,
government, yeah.
he spoke about the government. So
And how the government is being too over controlling on like businesses in China and all that shit, right?
Mm,
If there's the one thing you got to know about the Chinese government, you do not criticize them.
exactly.
Yeah, you do not write on Twitter like, hey, you can't do Trump.
You criticize them a little bit too much, and then you will never
Yeah.
eat a fucking wonton soup anymore.
No
You
more,
will start
man.
eating wonton up your ass
Up your ass.
in a jail cell somewhere in Inner Mongolia.
Or you'll just disappear.
You might be you might be eating wonton noodles up your ass, and then your legs strapped apart, and then
You
a
might
Mongolian
be
horse
you
fuck
might
you in
be
the ass.
buried 30 feet deep into the Yangtze River.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a iron coffin.
There's no
So
way that you can
the
escape.
official reason is that he's lying low amidst the aftermath of the failed IPO.
Oh, but the whole failed IPO thing, right,
Was due to
was due to
the
his
China,
comments.
China, and then China like saying no.
No, but that's what you need to realize, right? That
They can say no.
no, all the businesses are all actually state-owned.
Yes, all state-owned.
They're all
That's the fucked
state-owned.
up thing about
That's
China.
a
Yeah,
fucked up thing about Tencent,
yeah. Alibaba.
All it's all
Weibo,
state.
yeah.
Weibo.
Baidu.
Everything is state-owned. So that's communist. That's a
They're-
communist
they're-
country.
no.
Capitalist.
No.
Socialist.
See,
Capitalist
you see,
socialist country. Yeah.
What China did with communism? What China did with communism is that they introduced capitalism into it.
Yeah. No, they are extremely free market with the rest of the world, but when it comes to their own people, they're like, fuck you, communism.
Yes.
So
So
they took
that's
all
the-
the
that's
good
the double
things of
edge.
communism and they took all the good things about capitalism and
Yeah.
they merged
And
them
they merge it
together.
into one. So
No,
I-
it's not a good thing about communism at all.
no, so I think China is like two-faced. You know,
Yeah.
the DC two-faced?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
face to
so-
the rest of the world,
so-
the other face to your own people.
The good thing about the communism part is that they didn't take that everyone's equal. No, the good thing about communism is that one person controls everything.
No, but
One
the thing
party,
is that
one
they have
party
got-
controls
they have gotten
everything.
away from the whole idea of communism. Right? Communism is when
No.
whatever you earn is for the state.
Yeah.
Once
Right?
again, I'm sorry I made this. I shouldn't even say that thing. The good thing about communism is that one person controls everything. That's all they took from
Mm.
communism. That's all they took from it. How
No,
everyone
but
else,
these fellas are a little bit SJW in that aspect.
I mean,
Because they got the CCP.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they
So
did. So
they are
they
like,
call themselves.
Let's make a
they-
decision with everyone.
Yes, they call themselves communists, but they're not living up to the communist
Yeah.
expectations.
So when the CCP says that everyone has votes, only my vote really counts.
No,
Yeah.
they
You
say
guys can say no, but you have to
every-
say yes.
everyone
No, and you
has
can't
votes.
have any other
Then
parties.
there's the,
Yeah.
no, there's the quotation marks down there. Everyone that agrees
Yeah.
with us has votes.
So you have two choices, yes or yes.
Yeah. Tim, like how Tim.
Yes
and,
or
did
if,
it.
yes.
and, if
Yes
they,
or
and,
yes.
and if they catch hold of this podcast, then we won't be in China at all. Like, but we don't have to worry.
This
I
cannot
don't
be
think
aired in China
They
because
don't have YouTube.
Yeah, they don't have YouTube. Exactly.
Spotify, I don't think they have their own
we
CCP
could
version.
leak,
Yeah.
No, we could leak there, and then they could be sending CCP officers.
Unless
if
you-
if you ever notice like
If
China,
you have crossed the
uh,
channel and gone into Hong Kong, maybe.
no, in Singapore, if you ever
Yeah.
notice a Chinese looking fella, a
Yeah.
typical from China kind of looking fella behind you, following you,
Yeah.
please let me know.
Hey, but-
how would you say a typical China?
So he must be short and has squinty eyes.
No, he would be well dressed.
Well dressed.
He'll be wear Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, he looks well dressed, but when you're on closer inspection, it's all grade A fakes.
It's all fakes.
Yeah, but Sean, rest assured,
all
we
from
will
the
not
Shenzhen
we will
market.
not break into the China market because none of us can speak Mandarin.
Exactly.
We don't have to. Man.
Exactly.
We have to speak the freedom language, man.
The freedom
Language of Munda.
Okay, so here. Okay, before we end off the episode, right? It's almost like an hour ish.
Yeah.
What do you think Jack Ma is doing right now?
Worms are eating him.
Ooh, is he in the bottom of the river?
Yeah.
Bottom of the river.
No, dude.
Holy shit,
Dude,
okay.
I think he's been incinerated.
If Jack, okay, that's
I
also
think-
possible.
I think he's been
if
incinerated.
Jack Ma ever resurfaces,
Right.
that's going to be a cyborg version of him,
The AI clone of him.
AI clone of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's dead. I'm not that like doom and gloom kind of shit.
Yeah.
I think he's just hiding out, but not in China. I think he left the country. And I think he's being quiet right now because he's trying to work out with the government how much money he can take out of the country.
I think he already took out quite a bit of money
So
when he was CEO of Alibaba.
Alibaba, yeah. Actually, a lot. That's the thing about China. The way they run the economy. A lot of the billionaires are taking out money out of the country, like fucking
Bro.
Hai Di Lao.
Corruption, bro.
No,
Dude, the fella is not Singaporean.
yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why he's Singaporean is
He's got 25 bill.
because
Oh.
a lot of people are speculating that he set up his headquarters here so they can move funds to Singapore.
Yeah, he's not Singaporean, right?
Yeah, he got a house, right?
He
in-
bought Botanic Gardens,
Gallup.
Gallup Road,
beside
Gallup Street,
fucking James Dyson.
42 million.
You know, fucking like it's 2020, right?
Hey, but
You know, in 2020,
he started a hot pot restaurant. What did you do?
yeah, no, but here's the thing: like in 2020, people talk about white privilege and talk about privilege about race
It's fucking yellow
and-
privilege, man.
and about like, oh, you know,
I see what Pretty Please was talking about.
no, but it's not about race. It's about how much zeros you have in your
Huh?
bank account.
It wasn't about race.
It wasn't about race.
No?
It doesn't matter what color your skin is.
Was
if
I held
you,
back?
If you
Wasn't I
have
held back?
if you have 7 zeros in your bank account,
Yeah.
fuck your race. You are privileged.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's the real privilege, guys. When we end this episode, fuck your race. If you have money in your bank
Fucking hell.
account,
You know,
That's a real
I
privilege.
thought a little bit too much when I was called Apu Nene by a kid when I was in primary 2. And that affected me all this time.
yeah. But now
And now you have opened my eyes.
but now you're a lawyer keeping us from being sued, and the kid is fucking in jail
No,
for sexual crimes.
no lah. Most likely the kid is-
Shooting heroin in Yishun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably shooting heroin
And
in Yishun.
he drives a Courts delivery truck.
He can't drive. He's been suspended. License suspended. He's shooting heroin in Yishun, probably overdosed 2 days ago. But now you're preventing the Lords of Lobang from getting sued by the
That's
Singapore
why I
government.
support Pretty Please. But
Yeah.
she's a fat fucking fuck.
And you got to.
And on that
no,
note,
these are just jokes.
and on that
These are
note,
just jokes.
Yeah.
I don't support Pretty Please, but she's fat as fuck.
Yeah, for our next episode, we're going to get Pretty Please as our guest.
And maybe her brother.
Yes.
Why
in the
you-
studio.
We'll
But I'm
crack him
not-
open.
on that last note,
Can you give us a Lim Wei Meng?
Lim Wei Ming.
Yeah.
Ling Wei Ming.
On that note.